Hello, this is Randy.
Hi, my name is Labi.
And I'm Isaac, bringing you the virtual huddle all the way from
Lagos,
Nigeria.
Other airlines' weight for carry-on luggage might not align with Delta's. So, if specialists do not advise correctly, this can then create a disservice to our customers.
Okay, Randy, what time is it?
And here are the safety tips for today.
So I had a passenger call in that was looking for seats. He called on the co-share support desk. He wanted to know what seats he can get. So I said, well, I have seats in the preferred seat section, $84.99 a piece. You can guys sit side by side. He said, that's going to be perfect because I planned on proposing to her on that flight. And I was like, oh my God, that's great. So he purchased the seats. I got them set up for the seats, and I brought the situation up, and I will see what I can do for them for their wedding proposal. And then I reached out to the station manager, sent a couple of emails, and they were greeted when they landed in Seoul. It was a very nice experience, and I'm glad I could be a part of it. I think the biggest thing for me was the excitement of it all. The fact that he wanted to do it, not only propose to his fiancée, but he wanted to do it on Delta. And so that's a big deal, and just going over and beyond to make that a lasting experience that they're going to remember. Not only did he propose that day, but he did it on Delta. So we carried that along the way, connecting with other people that you don't see, you don't know, but you're also part of one family to get the job done. And that was the exciting part. Just being the Delta difference all the way around, making those memories for people and making memories for ourselves as Delta, going over and beyond for our passengers.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
What Martin Luther King Jr. means to me is that I'm looked at for who I am and not for what I look like. I also think that he represents power. One of the many things that he represents to me anyway is power, and that there is power and strength in multiple people coming together and trying to bring about change.
I was absolutely amazed to discover more in depth how brave he was and how he had to negotiate with various groups to accomplish his ends of equality and justice, how he grew from one issue into multi-issues, including anti-war issues, and how he had to put on a face of bravery when he must have been very afraid. Every day that man walked this earth, his life was in danger, and he approached it with his life with such humility and strength that I think that one national holiday is probably not enough for his cause.
What Dr. Martin Luther King Day means to me is faith. Faith that we can all come together and live out his dream. No matter the color of our skin, our background, that we can all come together and build stronger communities.
And what we're doing now, what I'm doing now, what can we do now to further his vision, his dreams, and just to see where we're at and where we could make further efforts. That's what Martin Luther King Day means to me.
I think there's a pretty big significance on the impact and the influence that Martin Luther King had on the world, his dream of equality for mankind, and bringing everybody together and making sure that we all are treated equally. And I think that's very important to have a day to reflect on the impact that he had on the world and the opportunities that he has paid for people of all generations and all colors, to come together and just be as one.
I went to Velvet a few years ago in Seattle, and it was one of the best experiences I've ever had here at Delta. Not only do you get to hear from leadership, which is amazing, you also get to meet people from all over the country, all over the world that also work for Delta. No one parties like Delta parties, so I definitely recommend it. Definitely put in for it if you haven't gone, and even if you have in the last few years, put in for it again. It's an experience you do not want to miss.
It was really the best year in Delta's history. We served 192 million customers last year. So you hear us talking about upsell, 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 right? So we make a lot of money. That's where we get a lot of our profits. While we set a goal of 5%, we actually hit 8% this year. So that is phenomenal. So if American Airlines is going to charge $100 for a ticket for a customer, and a customer will pay that $100, customers will pay $112 to travel on Delta. And that speaks volumes with regards to the level of service that you guys are providing our customers. Customers are not going to pay a premium to travel on an airline unless they're getting outstanding customer service, and they're getting on-time performance, and they're getting their bags that arrive with them on time. So all of the efforts that we've done over the years is really paying off. For performance, we had 251 days of no cancellations for our main line. No other carrier is even close to us. With all of that, we are going to have a healthy profit sharing.
We are live in Lagos, Nigeria.
And this concludes our virtual audience.
And the winner for this week is...
Stay classy, Minneapolis.